Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. Sorry for the long delay for this album review. I've had to go to work today and I got to work a little bit and I just needed a little time to listen to this album again to refresh what I really think about it. But this album review I'm returning to you for is Trey Songz' Back Home album review. The one that I said I was gonna do today, of course. I know it came out yesterday, but I didn't come around to doing the review yesterday because I had other things to do as well. So I get busy some of the time, even outside of doing my videos. But I'm gonna discuss what I listened to for this Trey Songz album for Back Home and let you know my thoughts on it. So let's dive into this review. Sorry for the long intro, but I am gonna dive into the tracks. There's some tracks on here. I guess you could say this album's decent. I wouldn't say it's the best thing I've heard in 2020, but it's decent. It's a decent record. However, there are some songs, like there's one song that particularly may have fallen short of being really good, and that one is Hit Different. It's a sexual song and I wasn't crazy about it that much. It was alright, but it wasn't perfect. I gave it like a 3.5 out of 5. That's the most I could give it, because I was hearing some of the cringy lyrics in the song and I was like, ugh, I do not want to hear that. I know R&B is all about sex and all that, but Trey Songz doesn't do it as bad as what Chris Brown does. Trey Songz can get a little filthy sometimes, but not as bad as Chris Brown, because Chris Brown gets really nasty with his sexual lyricism in his lyrics. But Hit Different's not a bad song. It's average at best. Cat's Got My Tongue is alright. Lost and Found was alright too. Be My Guest was an alright song. I gave those three songs I mentioned 4.5 out of 5s. Hands On is my favorite one, even though it was really short. It was like I think a minute of a interlude, I guess you could say, or something like that. I'm not sure. Two Ways was really good. Round and Round and Circles was pretty good too. Back Home was a pretty good one. On Top of Me, it's decent. It's not a great song, but it did a little better than Hit Different, that's for sure. Hit Different was one of my least favorites. It was a cringy track to listen through. On Call was actually pretty good, with the We Got One Night, and I really like that. It's got a pretty catchy one-liner in the song that I really liked, which I just sung it a little bit. The One Night, it was pretty catchy, and I really like that part of the song, or in the song. Nobody's Watching was pretty good. Sleepless Nights, I guess it's alright. I tended to get a little bored with some of this album, but I think towards the second half and the final act of this album get a lot better. The first half is a little boring and kind of a snooze fest to get through. It's not bad, it's just, it's a little bit stale to get through the first half of the record. And then the second half tends to get better. From 1 to 11, the songs are pretty alright, I guess, and average and decent. There's a vast amount of songs on this album. You get like 22 songs, a couple interludes as well. GLA was a decent song. Rain featuring Sway Lee. I didn't really like Sway Lee's verse that much. It was not that good. It was alright, but it wasn't great. It kind of brought the rating down for the song. And All This Love. I do have to talk about 2020 Riots, How Many Times. I personally love that song. It's pretty good. Great message behind it with what's going on with the riots and the killing of George Floyd that happened almost 5 months ago. In a few weeks it'll be 5 months ago, which is, that was a little bit ago. But yeah, OG Lovealude was the interlude to 2020 Riots, How Many Times, and I heard the ending to the Lovealude and I was like, damn. I was like, this is pretty intense. And I Know Love was a pretty good one. Tug of War, All This Love are really good tracks. And sorry about the ding, it does this with this phone. And Noah Love, the final outro to this album, was pretty good. Overall, I think this album is average. There tends to be some songs that kind of threw me off with its sexual lyricism, and I know it's kind of that R&B thing where they talk about, oh, taking the panties off, oh, I'm gonna fuck this girl, oh, this and that, but he doesn't do it too extreme like Chris Brown does, if you get what I mean. So he's got a little bit of a clean side to him, but not to where he's gonna get really nasty and say the pussy word and all that shit. And I'm like, I don't want to hear that shit. That's just gross. But out of 10, I'm gonna give this album a 7.5 out of 10. This is an average album. I didn't hate it. It is a little bit lengthy. It's like almost 68 minutes long. But it's not that long. The longest album I heard this past Friday was the Linkin Park album, and that was fucking long. I love it, but it's so long to where I only heard like 32 songs today from that album when I was working, and I was like, I don't want to finish the rest of the record because it's pretty long. But yeah, comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the Trey Songz album Back Home, if you've heard it. And if you like this album review, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can, support the channel. I hope you guys did enjoy this review. I know it's a little lengthy than my other reviews, but I will be returning to you for some track reviews in a little bit. I'm gonna be taking a little break, and then probably around 7 in my time, if you live on the West Coast, 4 in your time, or Central Coast 6 or 5. I'll definitely be doing the Greta Van Fleet track reviews around your time frame or my time frame, which right now my time frame is 5:41 where I'm at. But yeah, I will be doing Greta Van Fleet's My Way Soon track review, then Skin's new song Columbine, that track review. Then I guess I'll be doing BB Rexa and Doja Cat's Baby I'm Jealous track review, and there might be another song to review. I think the Bad Omens Never Know Unplugged track review as well. So I got a vast amount of songs to review that came out for this past Friday, which was October 9th. So I hope you did enjoy this album review for Trey Songz Back Home. Definitely stay safe, take care, and I'll see you in my next video.